If you've been following our channel long enough, you should know by now that I am a Ferrari fan. So when Ferrari told me I can be a Ferrari technician for a day here at Naza Italia, I immediately jumped on the opportunity. So here I am, ready to get my hands dirty and greasy for your entertainment. Hit me up! Hey, body lah!
You're here to work or what?
Hey, sorry boss. Work. That's Azrul, my boss, service ambassador. So this is the car that I'll be working on today. It is the GTC4 Lusso T. Oh, by the way, if you buy a new Ferrari from Naza Italia, you actually get a 3-year warranty with unlimited mileage. And on top of that, you get a 7-year maintenance program. This car is at its 3rd year. It's here to do a normal service for free, but mainly is to change the oil, do some inspection. So for now, we're going to do some visual checks to get the customer to sign it off, then we can start work on it.
Visually check for all the paints, defective paints.
Yep.
Okay. Any scratches or damages on the lower body. Okay, check if there's any dents. Check any scratches for the rims all around. Make sure you check the windscreen.
Yeah.
Check for cracks or any stone chips lah. Most damage comes from the lower part of the body.
Yeah. Oh, this one looks good.
There's a bit of scratch here and the other side.
A bit here and there. Yeah, just very minor. Just knock it down. This Ferrari Authorized workshop can service up to 12 cars at any one time, and I've been told that they have really proper equipment here, and some of them cost over 100,000 ringgit, such as this diagnostic tool over here, which we are going to use now to check the car. Every car that comes in here, Naza Italia will create a job card for internally for them to use for the mechanic to refer to, and also for billing purposes. Ferrari back in Maranello will also know that this car has come in. So basically, if you always send your car to Authorized workshop, you will have a very comprehensive service records from Naza Italia and also Ferrari HQ. But if you bring your car to a non-authorized workshop, your mechanic will not know what has been done to the car or the service history and what needs to be done to the car, because they do not have the preventive maintenance schedule. So, and you won't have the traceability in terms of service records. That might just hurt your resale value for the car. Always bring to authorized workshop.
That's what we need to do lah later. Air filter, oil change, air filter, and software update lah.
Okay. Okay, boss, what do you do?
Okay, first to open the under tray, you need to remove all silver colored size 10 nuts.
Right. It's quite a few.
And then you have to remove, there's 4 pieces of star hex size 4 on the sides. Okay?
Okay, can. Start with this. This is a weird position. I mean, usually I'm on top of her or I'm inside her, but I'm like a gynae today. Wait. That doesn't sound quite right. Cut that out. I'm pretty sure all the technicians have lunch here. It's quite nice. When you're in workshops like this, right, you get to hear all sorts of different horror stories. Like for example, owners that bring their cars out to service and repair end up coming back here because of things that happen, situations that got worse. For example, a F430 got a fuel pump issue. There is fuel fumes that's in the cabin and also in the engine bay. So the mechanic outside just changed the seal for the fuel pump without knowing that the entire thing has sort of deteriorated and needs change. So one day, all this fume just filled up the engine bay and ignited. Yeah, and apparently another very common issue is the battery size. So there are specific specs, especially for the heights. So when a battery that's too high fitted into the car with the terminal exposed to metal parts, yeah, it can catch fire as well. Haven't started on the fake parts. Yeah. Okay, I need to remove the oil filter cover. Just embedded down here. Okay. Yeah. So this here is the used oil filter. This is brand new. Check out the difference. And check this out. It says here, Ferrari, genuine part. Okay, I'm gonna fit this in. This is the oil filter cover. First I need to remove the old O-ring. This is the old one. And fit in the new one. Just to make sure that the oil don't spill out. Make sure it sits tightly. Cik, macam tutorial pula. Good. So my boss told me this car requires to change air filter as well, so well, gotta do what you gotta do. So if you have bought a Ferrari from a grey importer, Naza Italia will still take in your car to service and maintain. Don't worry, you are still considered as part of the big Italian family. So this is the old air filter that I've been told whatever parts that come in here are genuine parts. Of course, they have to be, right? So they are either flown or shipped in from Italy. So this is the new air filter, genuine Ferrari part. Let's do a quick spot check and see all these parts here. Are they really from Italy? This is from Maranello, Italy. Okay, this is to Naza Italia from Modena. All this, it's got a lot of prancing horses on it, and it's got some Italian words on it, so it has to be genuine. This one as well. So yeah, this will go into the car. Yeah, now this one is done. There's another one to change. My assistant will do it. So if you send your car into Ferrari Authorized workshop like this, you do get a full service history in Naza Italia and also back in Maranello. So it's good for your resale value. Now, Ferrari also sell pre-owned cars. Yes, they do sell used Ferraris. And whatever cars that they take in goes through a very thorough check, like a 190-point check, to make sure that everything is okay, it's accident-free. And they only sell cars that has been purchased from them previously. So you can be sure of its authenticity for pre-owned cars that come from Naza Italia. Let's go check my assistant. Now check out this tool right here. This thing is made and bought just to make sure the prancing horse is always upright. Costs over $1,000.
Okay, visually you inspect the brake pad condition. How many percentage do we still have? So check the condition of the brake disc, see whether there's any damages or any uneven wear or scratches.
Right.
Visually inspect the absorber. If you see any wet marking like oil,
means it's leaking.
Means it's leaking. So now it's quite dry.
Yeah.
All dust, not oil. So it's okay.
Okay.
All right.
So the major stuff are done, like oil change, air filter change, and certain checks. Now the final part is a 40-point inspection to make sure everything is on par. For example, like the battery level, the oil level, the brake lights are okay, the headlights are okay, and all that. So we just go through them and we'll be done for the day.
Okay, turn on the headlights.
It's been such a privilege here today. Hey, how many of you guys out there can say you've been a Ferrari technician before? Not many, eh? It feels good being all greasy and sweaty in this suit. Now, I think I've done a good job today, don't you think so? Having experienced all this already today, I won't be able to understand why somebody that owns a Ferrari would send their car out to non-authorized workshops. It's like sending your child to a doctor in an establishment under a tree in a shed. You don't do that. You send to a qualified doctor, especially if you can. The technicians here are highly qualified. In fact, they are trained in Maranello by Ferrari themselves. So bringing your car here, you get this sense of authenticity in terms of the parts, the equipment, tools, workmanship. And at the end of the day, what's more important is that peace of mind that you get. Your Ferrari and my future Ferrari will be in good hands. So my job here is done for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and learned something new about Ferrari and Naza Italia. I do hope I get paid today though for my job well done. Where to get my salary?